I can't...
Kim Possible is superhuman. Welcome back to Director's Choice. As Dr. James Timothy Possible always says, anything is possible for a possible. Kim is just your basic average girl who's here to save the world, right? Well, maybe she's not as basic as Disney Channel led us to believe, although anything is possible for a possible. Kim's physical ability exceeds that of a normal teenager, or any human for that matter. From her high-flying backflips and fighting skills, to her superpowered enemies and the fact that her actual family members all possess superhuman qualities as well, Kim Possible truly exhibits qualities that make viewers question her human reality. As kids, we tend to overlook some superhuman qualities, like backflipping onto the top of a human pyramid, jumping through lasers, and fighting off enemies with superpowers, and write them off as cool tricks we wish we could do without questioning the physical validity. However, as adults, we are forced to ask the question, is Kim really just your average teenage girl, or is something more going on inside this crime-fighting cheerleader? Today, we will take a closer look into the theory that Kim Possible is not a human at all, but a genetically engineered superhuman. Physical abilities and fighting styles. One of the most obvious reasons why Kim would be considered superhuman is the fact that she has incredible physical abilities like advanced reflexes and super strength, as well as heightened martial arts skills that would make even the most advanced master quake in his belt.
Sean broke my favorite... KP, are you listening?
Cousin Sean, big bully, gravy down the pants. Oh, why don't you tell your parents?
From backflipping at inhuman heights to vaulting through crisscrossing lasers with ease, Kim displays physical ability beyond not only the realistic expectations of someone her age, but of expectations of even humankind.
It's just you, doing the impossible. It's you, you're practically unstoppable. It's you.
Her cheerleading and gymnastics background may have had a hand in her ability to backflip, somersault, and flexibility. But it doesn't explain the heights at which she can jump, or the ease at which she lands from these incredible heights. Even at a young age, Kim demonstrates advanced capabilities. In A Stitch in Time, we see Ron Stoppable, Kim's lifelong best friend, getting bullied on the playground at school. Kim stands up to the bullies and protects her friend by rushing the churlish children with a few front flips and a giant jump so high in the air that no preschooler could ever dream of jumping.
I'm warning you. I have an imaginary friend. He is huge. Rufus! Hey, bullies! Hiya!
Additionally, her super strength is truly admirable, but definitely not human. The power behind Kim's kicks and punches is highly impressive, but physically impossible for even your most advanced, in-shape human being. An average Joe could maybe knock an opponent unconscious with a single blow, but could he send them reeling across the room into a wall, shattering concrete to bits? I'm not even sure the most dedicated gym rat could live up to that. Lastly, Kim's martial arts abilities are especially advanced. These skills would take any one person years to not only learn but master. However, teenage Kim has mastered at least 16 types of martial arts, allowing her to attack enemies and defend herself against threats with ease. Throughout the series, we see Kim and Ron fight together against enemies. Kim using her extremely advanced skills, and Ron, well, trying. As we compare the two characters, it becomes obvious that Kim has to have some sort of genetically altered superhuman powers, because Ron's fighting ability, which is very realistic to how an average human could fight, is far below Kim's on the scale of combat skills.
Rufus.
How is Kim able to fight so well and with such ease? Cheerleading and gymnastics can only get a teenager so far. Fighting superhuman enemies. Shigo, Dr. Draken, Monkey Fist. All enemies of Kim Possible, but also all undeniably superhuman. Shigo with green flaming energy manipulation. Dr. Draken, a super genius, and Monkey Fist, with his mystical monkey powers and genetically altered opposable hands and feet, all dedicate their lives to destroying Kim Possible. Kim, however, doesn't make it easy for them. She fights and defends herself valiantly, something a person without superhuman qualities could never achieve. There's no possible way an average 16-year-old cheerleader could stand up against Shigo's energy flames or Dr. Draken's genius inventions without some scientific help. We see in So the Drama that Kim wears an enhanced battlesuit that allows her to deflect Shigo's green energy flames with matching blue ones. While the suit could be the source of her power, it could also be a mechanism in which Kim can harness her powers and enhance them to their full potential.
You were saying?
Before the existence of the suit, Kim defended herself against her enemies until they made their escape. However, after Kim fights in the battlesuit, she then possesses the power to kick Shigo so hard she both shatters concrete and is sent flying hundreds of feet off a cliff into an electromagnetic tower, crumbling it into pieces. How does a basic, average girl fight superhumans and tell to live the tale? Because in a world where supervillains exist, so do superheroes. As a genetically altered human, Kim is able to fight and defend without being absolutely dominated by her foes. It is not a huge stretch to think that if undeniable superhumans exist, that Kim herself could also possess equal powers. Family members. Is Kim the only suburban superhuman in Middleton? It's pretty obvious that Kim possesses skills and abilities beyond that of a normal human being. But is it ridiculous to think that it might run in the family? Or that her parents had something to do with her superhuman qualities?
Mom, you're a brain surgeon. Dad's a rocket scientist. What am I? Detention girl.
Detention?
A Possible has never had detention. Except your brothers, but they're little monkeys.
Kim's father, Dr. James Timothy Possible, is a rocket scientist from the Middleton Institute of Science and Technology that is constantly reassuring and encouraging Kim's supercurricular activities.
I do not believe it. That Dr. Draken fellow stole a factory. Seems 2 employees were rescued by world-famous teen hero... Hey, Kim Possible. Nice work, honey.
Kim's mother, Dr. Ann Possible, is a neurosurgeon from the University of Upperton who occasionally helps Kim on her missions to fight off enemies.
Kim!
Mom, I know. But Wally won't be here long, just till he's out of danger.
I'll show him danger if he doesn't get a clue.
Her brothers, Jim and Tim Possible, are super intellectual twins that skipped so many grades that they began high school at the age of 13. They are also incredible inventors that design gadgets and mechanisms for their own childish benefit.
We're gonna make bean launchers out of sporks and bendy straws. Hoo-sha!
Lastly, Nana Possible, Kim's grandmother, is potentially the most impressive of them all. Named the first woman to complete the Navy's basic underwater demolition course, Nana Possible was also a top aviatrix and trained in a Shaolin monastery, as well as in Pang Lang Quan Kung Fu. She demonstrates many forms of martial arts just like Kim, and kicks major supervillain Tush alongside her granddaughter.
Kimberly Ann Possible, you can't walk around with your belly button peeking out like that. This is Florida, dear, not Las Vegas.
With all of that being said, it isn't outlandish to think that Kim's parents had something to do with her genetically altered makeup. What do you get when you put an astrophysicist and a neuroscientist together? A band of super intelligent, invention-creating, butt-kicking superhumans, maybe? In Attack of the Killer BBs, we find out that Dr. Possible and Dr. Draken, Kim's arch-nemesis, were friends in college. That is, until Dr. Possible and his posse went too far when poking fun at Dr. Draken for wanting to take robots to the dance instead of finding real women. This led Dr. Draken to drop out of school and drop Dr. Possible as his friend. In theory, Dr. Possible could have helped his wife genetically alter Kim's makeup in order to have protection against Dr. Draken and his revenge.
I can't believe Drew Lipsky turned into a mad scientist.
Let alone our daughter's arch-nemesis.
Superhero ingredients. A heap of superhuman powers, a pinch of trendy uniform, and of course one trusty sidekick. the perfect ingredients to make a great superhero. Take Wonder Woman for example. Adorned in her patriotic uniform and with her lasso of truth close on her hip, Wonder Woman fights crime with Wonder Girl, her faithful sidekick. Similarly, our little Kimmy fits this bill as well. We've already discussed Kim's superhuman physical abilities and her incredible fighting skills, but let's talk about KP's fashion sense. That black crop top paired with those green cargo pants are truly iconic and is an outfit that every millennial across the nation recognizes. And let's not forget about that spectacular blue and white battlesuit she debuts in So the Drama.
Whoa, hey, hold on, time out! You have a battle suit? When did you get this suit with the power?
It's relatively new.
And indestructible. So if you want to just give up now...
Not only does a superhero need a sick uniform, but a trusty sidekick that has their back during battles. Despite his ironic last name, Ron Stoppable is Kim's ultimate sidekick, helping her fight off imminent danger at every turn. While he may not live up to Kim's superhuman fighting abilities, Ron tries his best and gets the job done at the end of the day. Behind every great superhero sidekick duo, there is always a person behind the scenes, a tech guy or gal that tracks down enemies, gives the hero nifty gadgets to use on the missions, and gives them inside information on new missions and whereabouts of their enemies. For KP, that is 10-year-old Wade.
Hey, Kim. I'm patching through an elite scientific team for a satellite briefing.
Please and thank you.
A genius at computers and technology, Wade can put any information system to the test, hacking into infrastructures to see enemy activity, creating inventions like Kim's grappling hook and her laser lipstick, and giving Kim the sitch on new missions. With her fashionable uniforms and battlesuits, faithful sidekick, incredible strength and talent, and of course her man behind the scenes, there's no doubt that Kim Possible possesses the core makings of a great superhero. Conclusion. If you're not convinced by now that Kim Possible is in fact superhuman, then maybe consider giving the show a solid binge and let us know what you think afterwards. One thing is for sure, KP is no basic average girl, but she is definitely here to save the world. Take a look at this other recent clip by Director's Choice and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.